Thanks for joining our special live coverage of the policy discussion with citizens. I'm Kim Dami in Seoul. We are about to go live to Jeju, where today's policy discussion with citizens is taking place. It's already the 29th edition and the first time in over a month. For those of you who are not familiar with these policy discussions with citizens, typically the administration receives briefings from ministries regarding New Year objectives. So at the beginning of this year, the top office said these ministry-based briefings would change into topic-based discussions, meaning they will be based on a specific topic and have relevant ministries in the discussions rather than each ministry listing things that they will do throughout the year. Now, one of the reasons for this is so that the ministries can work with each other. As President Yoon says, he wishes to bring down the barriers between government agencies. It also allows citizens to pitch in when it comes to government policy making, and middle school students to senior citizens have had the chance to say something directly to the president. Now, the last discussion took place in Gwangju City last month in September. There, President Yoon stressed that the city, a symbol of democratization, should now leap forward to become a high-tech city and a driving force in the country's growth. There, he laid out a vision for the city's development, which included transformation into a high-tech city that leads future industries with AI and mobility and turning into a global cultural hub. Now there we see President Yoon has entered the room for the 29th policy discussions with citizens in Jeju Island this time. He is about to deliver his remarks. We'll come back.
We will first pledge allegiance to the flag. Please face the flag.
국기에 대하여 경례.
Salute to the flag.
바로 모두 자리에 앉아주시기 바랍니다.
Be seated. We would like to begin the 29th policy discussion with citizens. The President will deliver his opening remarks.
제주 특별자치도민 여러분.
Hello everyone, the Jeju residents, Jeju Special Island. Here at the JDC, I am very glad to meet all of you, and I'm very delighted. Most of all, I know that I should have been here earlier, and I am sorry that I've come here a bit late, but I'm very delighted to be at this beautiful place. I visited Jeju frequently, and every time I come here, I am truly awed by this beautiful landscape, and I always think that it is a treasure of our country. And such environment and landscape was recognized by the international organizations, by the UN and UNESCO, and we were awarded the triple titles for such natural resources. And now it is converting its energy to the carbon-free energy. And ever since it was designated as a special municipal city, and it has been leading with its best practices in terms of its regional governing. And now it has become the renowned city around the world. In 2001, it was about more than a bit more than 5 million in 2005, and last year the number of tourists went more than 1.3
그렇지만 이거는 이제 시작에 불과하고 제주의
And this is just a starting point, and I know that Jeju has enormous potential for further growth. And with a substantial plan to develop, I know that Jeju can leap forward. Today, in order to develop Jeju and elevate Jeju further, I would like to propose 3 visions. One is advancing tourism through connection and specialization. Second would be fostering industry growth driven by cleanliness and innovation. And third would be the enhancing of quality of living environment of the Jeju residents with a focus on practical change. First of all, through connectivity and specialization, Jeju's tourism infrastructure should be enhanced. Jeju has the beautiful landscape that you would not see anywhere in the world. And in about 2 hours distance from Jeju, we have big cities with more than 5 million residents, including Seoul, Beijing, Tokyo. And therefore, through connectivity in and out of Korea, I know that Jeju can become a place where many people around the world would like to come to through the connectivity, and with the support from the central government, this will be pursued. First of all, the Jeju new port project, we are going to be in active collaboration with the Jeju government. And with this new port, we believe that it will become a hub for shipping logistics, and also we can cater to big cruise ships so that more tourists can visit Jeju. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, there were some glitches in the construction plan, but this discussion on the new port project should be carried out as fast as possible. And also, I am going to keep abreast of this project rolling, and so that Jeju can become the hub for the new port and logistics. And not only Jeju residents, but citizens around the country are very much keen to know about the second airport in Jeju, and we're going to be in close collaboration with Jeju so that it can be realized as soon as possible. The congestion of the current airport has become very complex and saturated, and I know that the discussion has been taking place. And this year, September, which has been 9 months ever since, we have made an announcement that we are going to have more studies so that this second airport can happen in the nearest possible future, and the government will do our utmost in the support for this initiative. And moreover, flying taxis, or UAM, will be one of the pivots of Jeju tourism. Jeju has been in cooperation with many different companies, and it has been looking into the developing of the UAM routes connecting Jeju Jungmun tourism complex and other important areas. So we are going to designate Jeju as a demonstration zone for UAM, and UAM will become a support and a big help to improve the tourism infrastructure of Jeju, and the central government will do our role.
즐기는 차원을 넘어서서 자녀와 함께
Jeju, it is important that Jeju becomes a place where tourism is transformed more into an educational and cultural experience. And to do that, we believe that the framework of the tourism could change. And during my presidential campaign, I have emphasized this point to Jeju residents. Jeju is abundant in cultural heritages such as Haenyeo, Dolharuban, and dry stone walls and wooden volcanic cones. And with more development of such heritages, we can elevate the tourism level, and we can make Jeju tourism something even more sophisticated and more educational as well as delightful. The government also aims to protect and pass down Jeju Haenyeo culture, and this was recognized by the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity and also UN GIAHS. So such Haenyeo culture that has been recognized around the world should be supported by the government. And with the 10-year plan to support Haenyeo fisheries, including the upcoming fourth basic plan for fishing village and fishery harbor development, this will be carried out in more earnest manner.
중요한 역사 문화 자산인 탐라 문화의
Tamna culture, which is an important cultural and historical heritage, we are going to put more efforts into this. And for us to develop this Tamna culture, we are going to see the timely construction of National Tamna Cultural Heritage Research Center. And the clean energy and clean energy industry, the growth of it will be very much supported by the government. The Jeju's transition to a carbon-free energy model, this will be the direction forward, and all the carbon-free energy resources that we can utilize should be utilized to its fullest. And the Carbon-Free Energy Alliance, this was something that I have proposed last year for the first time, and Jeju has been an avid supporter for this initiative. And in tandem with the CFE initiative direction, Jeju has announced its Vision 2035, using its abundant clean energy resources, and I believe that this is a rational direction forward. For Jeju to become the best practice in such clean energy resources, the government will do our utmost.
Jeju
has vast renewable energy infrastructure, and using this, we are going to support the designation of specialized dispersion energy area. The government thinks that it is most efficient that such energy that was grown by that region should be consumed by that region. And Jeju is the top on the list of utilizing their own made energy. And when this Jeju Island becomes the dispersion energy specialized area, we believe that we can do more support by giving more room to maneuver. And with this, we believe that more specialized industries will be developed.
LNG로 수소를 만들면 탄소가 배출되지만
if we make hydrogen with LNG, there is carbon that is made, but with the Jeju technology, we can make hydrogen without carbon. So it has a good potential for the green hydrogen production technology, so that we are going to invest 56 billion Korean won by 2026 so that we can make such technology suitable for Korea. And the government, with a biogas-based energy production, that is a project to construct a facility. We are going to pursue this, and if Jeju will apply for this, we are going to actively look into ways to support it. And Jeju, Jeju has the highest rate of electric vehicle usage, and with the used batteries from these electric vehicles, it is difficult to carry these batteries, waste batteries, back to the peninsula, so that we are going to pursue the Jeju-specific pilot project to use such used batteries. And also, the volcanic seawater-related projects will be pursued in earnest. By 2025, we're going to invest 22.4 billion Korean won, and this could be used to make functional beverages or cosmetics and foster-related industries. And lastly, but very important, we are going to look at the living conditions and the quality of living conditions of the Jeju residents should be elevated even further. And most importantly, we have to improve the medical environment. At the moment, we have 700,000 residents who are living in Jeju Island, and such medical needs are increasing as such. But we do not have tertiary hospitals or general hospitals, and the number of doctors is about 1.8, meaning this is 1/3 of the level, the same level of. It is 1/3 of Seoul. So whenever someone is critically ill, you have to come back to the peninsula. So this is a dire situation for such families and such patients. So we are pursuing the medical reform to establish a regional comprehensive essential healthcare system so that such problems could be resolved.
지역 특성을 감안해서
Taking into consideration the special conditions of Jeju with the tertiary hospitals that will be established, we are going to adjust it to the environment of Jeju, and we are going to support whatever that is needed. And also, Jeju University Hospital and Seogwipo Medical Center will be enhanced so that it can have a more better response for emergency cases.
아울러 청정 제주를 위해
And for the clean Jeju, the water management and also waste management will be something that we are going to keep an eye on. And especially the sewage treatment facilities will expand and it will be modernized. In 2025, the sewage facilities and the aging sewer systems, we are going to spare no effort or no budget for such initiatives. And also, it is important to have a Jeju resource circulation cluster project, and this will be receiving investment of 41.3 billion Korean won by 2028. And the logistics costs are very high, and the government will do our part in supporting the companies that are suffering with high logistics costs, and we are going to establish a smart joint logistics center in Jeju's Ara-2 Dong by 2026. And also the settlement conditions in the islands, neighboring islands. We are going to look into this initiative. And with a special act in this regard, we are going to have a systematic support for the residents of these islands, especially 상추자도 and 하추자도 islands will be included in the areas that are eligible.
오늘 이 자리에 기업인
Today, we are joined by many researchers and entrepreneurs, people in the tourism industries, many Jeju residents, and also Mayor Oh of Jeju Island, Jeju Special City. I meet him every time we have a meeting, and I know that he has a big aspiration and ambition to develop Jeju further. And I am very grateful for his efforts to make Jeju a better place to live. With today's discussion, I would like to listen to your candid opinions about Jeju, and I will be listening to your opinions. Thank you.
대표님 말씀 감사합니다.
That wraps up the 29th edition of Policy Discussions with Citizens. Now, if you missed it, you can catch the highlights in our upcoming newscast at 5 p.m. Korea time. Thanks for watching.